Good morning. Hello. Happy to see you all on this lovely Thursday morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I forgot. I mean, it's so crazy how quickly you tend to forget. We have Chantel's mom on the soundboard. Think about that. Chantel's mom makes an appearance on the soundboard. That is good shit. So I say, Mama, good to see you. Chantel's Unflicked Bean. Mary Beth, girl, I have to say, thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Welcome to all new members. They went by really fast in the chat, and by now I can't see who got them, but please feel free to use all of your custom emojis in the chat. Pickle, go ahead.
You're not just any pickle.
Right.
You're the top of the jar.
Can you imagine being the top of the jar, Pickle, Mary Beth? That's you today, girl. We appreciate you, and thank you so much. Again, welcome to all the new members. Fondue, hello. Sweep, Olga, Lily, Salads, Ingrown Butt Hair. I hope you're doing well. Lost Tamale, Sushi, Sweep, Fondue, just Deb, just Jamie. I gotta ask. I was watching Chantel's stream earlier. Did you rebrand in Chantel's kick? Because I can't remember if you got banned, but there's somebody in her chat by the name of I think it's just Lamey or something like that. And I was wondering if that was you. Hey, Dorky, good to see you. Nay, Bama Girl, Unicorn Below, Idaho, oh hell no. Cowgirl World, hello. Sleep Apnea. No, that's not me. Okay. I didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure. I know like we can't take no for an answer. So if we tend to get banned out of places, we admit it. We have no problem. We say it all the time. Rebrand and try again. Hey, Tina B, Sticky Caramel. Hello. Oh, it's Scapegoat. That's right. Mrs. Scapegoat has it out for Just Jamie. She was the one over there snitching and letting Chantel know that Just Jamie was a well-known support group member. Hey, Elaine, good to see you. I'm on team. She isn't going anywhere. You know what? We really got to do one of these support group meetings because I need to hear from the people, especially people like this. All right. Elaine in here with her whole ass chest advertising to this community that she is team not going anywhere. I got to hear it come from the horse's mouth, Elaine. You know what? I'm going to get shit set up and we're going to do a support group meeting sooner than later. And thank you for the support, hon. I, of course, in team, absolutely. Foodie is taking her ass to Syria unless there's some kind of she gets banned, some medical emergency, which these things can absolutely happen. Porcula Girl, welcome to the official trading card tier. If I haven't got you on the list, make sure you send me your information. And always put in the subject what tier you join so I can get you added to the list properly. Also, I'm going to be in the office all day today getting the postcards and the trading cards done. So those should be in the mail today. So if you have any problems, like you've had, an address change or something like that, shoot me an email today so we can get it fixed. Those should be shipping out today. So be looking in your mailboxes. If you're in the United States in the next couple of days, those across the pond, I think it takes like a week, 2 weeks. It really just depends. But Porculette, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Pink Warrior says I'm still sick. Pink Warrior, I feel like your opinion on whether or not Chantel is going to Syria changes by the day. Hey, Loke Dog, Butter Crumpet. Oh, Porcula says my membership dropped from some reason. I was on it. Okay, I thought you were Porcula, so no need to send me an email, girl. I got you. And thank you for rejoining and thank you for the support as always. Appreciate you. It's going to be Malaysia all over again. I think, and I said it yesterday, I do believe Chantel's got her some kind of an apartment ready to go. I don't think that there's a farmhouse. I think that's a possibility, but I'm leaning absolutely going to Syria, but I'm more leaning towards she's too comfortable. Her being back in Canada for a year and having all of the luxuries that she has while in Canada, for her to just be willing to throw it all, I mean, she is throwing it all away regardless, right? I mean, there's even if she gets herself an apartment in the city or whatever, she's not going to have everything that she has in Canada. But I don't feel like it would be as bad as moving out into the middle of nowhere. Plus, they are dependent on having internet. So having internet in Syria is already a problem, but I think even more so, like the further out you get, and I mean, that's typically everywhere, right? But in Syria, especially, I just don't see it. But again, it's a possibility. Look at her making love to that hot dog. Yes. If you are not aware yet, Chantel is locked in on the bulk load. Chantel is bulking before she goes to Syria. And we said that she was going to do that out the gate, day one. She is funkled. That is true. That's why I'm not completely taking off the list, Missing Mimic. But I think if she's smart, which she's not, none of this screams that Chantel is smart. It screams the exact opposite. That's true. But again, I just feel like she's going to try to lock in an apartment first. Tweet T says if she goes, I do believe she'll probably will want a small flat with all the comforts than a big farm without house without. Yes, that's what I think too, Tweet T. And she kind of gave it away. Like she's been talking about both. When she first started talking about the move back to Syria, she was more leaning to the apartment. And then she came up with this farmhouse, and that's where she's going to go. And she's going to have goats, and she's got roosters and yada, yada, yada. But don't forget, Chantel always tries to she's so stupid. She'll tell you and then she'll walk it back and act like people don't know. Like, bitch, you already told us what the fuck you were doing. Hey, Jeff girl, message for Smee. Oh, directly to Smee, huh? Maybe check out Rosie's medical kidnapping story for ideas. Just saying. Highly recommended, Smee. Look into it. Lock in with the community, Smee. Or don't. And I'm going to assume that Smee is not locking in. Chantel actually in this stream, and you know what? She could have just, again, been making shit up, but she was exchanging, I believe, voice notes with her sister. And she was asking if maybe her sister and her mom and Auntie P, I didn't know that Chantel called Phyllis Auntie P, but yes, would like to spend the night before she takes off and travels to Syria. And I'm like, are you guys like really, are you doing this? Like, are you really standing by and see? I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I would just have to cut my losses and I couldn't be there to see my kid off to Syria. I know that sounds pretty cold hearted or whatever, but there's no way that by any means I could support that shit, especially to go off with a romance scammer. No way. But this is the Funkled household, so maybe it's true. Jeff, thank you for the support, hun. Doohickey, hello. She won't pay for 3 seats. Hashtag not going. I agree with the first part, Doohickey. She's only going to pay for the 1 seat. She's only paying for the 1 seat, but hashtag she's fucking going and hashtag she's squeezing her ass into said 1 seat. We know that Chantel has no problem, and she banks. She banks on the plane having empty seating, so she's just hoping and crossing her gun that nobody will be sitting next to her. And if by chance they are, she doesn't have any problem making anybody else feel uncomfortable. She will just squeeze in. Remember, according to Chantel, she goes this way and not this way. So as long as she goes this way, the gun goes out and she's not wide, then but you're both, Chantel. I mean, there might have been one point in your life where you weren't as wide as you are the other way, but you've grown in all directions. Okay. You are not going to be able to squeeze you and your gunt into 1 seat, but I do believe that she's going to try. Doohickey, thank you for the support, hun. Jennifer Ann, hello. Bees are in chat clicking yes. Accident? Yes, that's what we want to know. Is it an accident or what? I forgot what the poll was. Oh, will Foodie lock in before travel bees? This is how you shake them out of the tree, ladies and gentlemen. How many actual beezers are watching right now? And it looks like, according to the results thus far, and we're not going to end it yet, 9%. Whatever 9% of 525 is, that's how many actual beezers we have present and accounted for. We know that they like to make their rounds in the community to see what we're talking about, because this is where you get your real entertainment from. We know that. Jennifer Ann, thank you for the support, hun. Zoe, hello. I just got done handing off tiny injured fawn to DNR. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for your service, girl. That is amazing. I hope the baby is doing better and okay. Zoe, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Welcome to the shit show. Shelly Ray says, I'm here holding my poodle. Charlie, you have a poodle too. He's such a talker. He is team Syria, LOL. Also, Cutie is too giddy. She's going. Eat more, Cutie. You look a little underweight. Yes, Chantel, please keep going. I love that you have a poodle named Charlie. Oh, I love poodles. I don't think I'll ever own any other dog. I can't even imagine losing any of my dogs, but there comes a time in my life that I need to get another dog. It has to be a poodle. Oh my God, they are the best ever. Shelly Ray, thank you for the support, hun. Fumos, hello. Hey, Yabin support group. May you all have a wonderful weekend and time ahead. Unlike you, Cutie. Fumos, talking about the weekend, do you guys want to know what I'm going to be doing this weekend? What I promised my kid I would do just for her because I love her so much. So she's totally obsessed with this group. Oh, it's not K-pop. What is it? Oh, it's Cat's Eye. Is anybody familiar with Cat's Eye? So they've got some kind of movie that's coming out, and you can only go to certain theaters. So I'm taking her and her bestie. Yeah, and I'm gonna suffer through the Cat's Eye concert document. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what it is, but that's my weekend. It's gonna be a good time. And I'm glad that she's got her bestie with her that's gonna, be all hype about because no. I'm not much into the Cat's Eye, but she loves the group. Fumos, you have an amazing weekend too, and thank you for the support, hun. Roz Patuya Jean says, good morning, everyone. Love the avatar, by the way. I joined this community when I was 23, almost 24, and I just turned 28. Look at you growing up and shit right in front of us. On Tuesday, may I get the birthday song? XO Danny Jean. Danny Jean, is that you with the rebrand, girl? Look at you. Happy birthday to you, honey, and congratulations on making it another year. Play the song. Oh, you like Cat's Eye too? Danny Jean, happy birthday, girl. Happy belated birthday. And thank you for the support. I hope you had an amazing day and you have an amazing birthday month because we should be celebrating the whole month. Why not? I don't know much about Cat's Eye. I've heard a song here and there because she'll send me like whenever a new song comes out and then I'm like forced to listen to it. But they've got like an album coming out tomorrow. So then tomorrow I got to make my way to the Target while she's in school and I'm going to try to get the record for her. And they also have some merch. We were in the Target the other day getting her back to school clothes and they had some like shirts or whatever. And when we went to check out at the register, it like completely froze up and they were like, not for sale, not for sale. So we had to have the attendant come over and he's like, oh yeah, these aren't for sale yet. They put them out too early. Sorry, you can't purchase it. And so like she's all heartbroken because she can't get her Cat's Eye merch. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to score the Cat's Eye merch and her Cat's Eye album that she's wanting. So that'll be a nice surprise for her. So if anybody's into the Cat's Eye in the community, Friday is your day, girls. Okay. Anyways, enough with that stuff. Book Spur, it's your birthday too. Let me roll you the song. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday to you, hun. Oh yeah. You thought who was talking about crystals? What's crystal got to do with Cat's Eye? Faith, absolutely. An inspirational. I'm sorry. For your baby 23rd birthday. Pickle, what do you have?
When life hands you cucumbers,
yes,
make pickles, right?
That is amazing advice for young adults. I agree with that 100%. Happy birthday to your baby, Faith. I know you've got a hell of an age gap there, so that's got to be exciting for you. One out the door and probably one just starting school. Damn. Hey, Vanessa, good to see you, girl. Airline can refuse her unless she purchased 2 seats, but will they actually do it though? I know that that's true, and they can refuse a lot of things. They could probably refuse her just on maybe how bad she looks, like just as a health risk when you're going up to fly, but will they actually do that is the thing. I think you guys are forgetting the force that is the Canadian cockroach. She's going to get her ass to Syria one way or another. And I'm dying on that hill. I think she's going to make it. Now, will BG make it? Is BG going to Syria? I feel like that's the conversation we need to be having. I know that Chantel's taking her ass to Syria, but is the cat going to Syria? Foxy says, I need this to happen. Here's the thing. And Vanessa, thank you for being a member for 4 months. We're going to be repeating ourselves a lot in the next couple of weeks, and that's okay. Because until we know exactly what is up and what is going to happen, we're going to keep talking about things and figuring out what is going on behind the scenes because you can't believe nothing. You mean to tell me that Chantel is out here telling us the day that she is traveling to Syria? She has said yesterday, I believe she said it's 45 days. Since when? Since when is Chantel willingly coming on the internet? I thought your life was in danger. I thought you didn't want anybody to know when you were traveling. And now you're telling people that you have 45 days to travel. Number one, fuck no, you don't. I think that Chantel will leave sooner than later. I don't believe there's any 45 days before Chantel leaves. She's traveling sooner. I think so too. Danny Jean says it's also pronounced like, I don't even know what that is from Norbit, but with Roz in front because Roz, I got you, girl. I know who you're talking about, but I still don't know how to pronounce the name. I'll ask Sam later. Danny Jean, thank you for the information and thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Just Danny says, I have a new furry friend, Nala. She is just settling in. Oh, my first time being flatmates with a kitty. You're going to love it so much. I'm loving it already. She's in my lap purring. Cats are the best. I love that for you, girl. Enjoy your new life with your baby. And thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Buttercrumpet says she's being a little too open, which means she is lying. Agreed. Can you believe this motherfucker was over on the Temu shopping for $5 Temu shoes? You got a 500 pounder that is going to buy herself a $5 pair of Temu. Chantel, if times are really that hard, do you guys not have the Canadian Goodwill? Do you not have a Canadian Facebook marketplace where maybe you might get lucky and score yourself a lightly used secondhand pair of Skechers? Anything but the $5 Temu shoes? Like, she's like, do you guys think this is a good deal? Like, no, bro. You're going to get those things and they're literally just going to fall apart. Hey, Sammy. Norbert expert here. Okay, got you. A lot of Norbert fans in the chat. Sammy in Brooklyn, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Roz is really showing her ass over on the YouTubes as well. And we're going to circle back around. I'm thinking about maybe just doing some pre-recorded reactions to Roz. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. With all of the Syrian excitement going on, I don't know if we have time to really cover Roz with the live stream. So maybe I'll just do a couple of pre-recorded videos and push that shit out because there's so much to be said about the Roz. I know Charlie was live last night covering Frenchie, which I got to see some of it. And then later on covering Roz and her reaction to Roz, you know, thinking that she is pregnant was absolutely the same reaction. I think she spoke for all of us throughout the freaking community because what the fuck? I still can't get over Roz out here rolling the dice and possibly getting her 800-pound ass knocked up. Like, what the fuck? And the fact that she took the pregnancy test, because Remy hasn't been gone that long. It's not even been like 2 weeks, and you're already taking yourself a pregnancy test. Tell me you're not trying to trap a man without telling me you're trying to trap a man, Rosie. Okay. Zinc Cat says, I got my biopsy results. No cancer. Yes, hysterectomy. Congratulations to you, ma'am. That is amazing news. So happy to hear that for you. And thank you for the support. Love to see it. Fondue says, I'm sure her dead feet will appreciate the $5 Temu shoes. Right. I don't know who did it. I didn't even see the video on my timeline. Buttercrumpet actually sent it to me. Somebody put together a video of Chantel's feet. You know what? If any of the mods have that video, if you could drop it in chat, because if you haven't seen it, you need to. Can you imagine somebody having enough footage to actually put together a video on Chantel's feet and how bad they are present day? That is exactly the reason why I cannot quit this community. Dead ass. The feet video. Swear to God. Fondue, thank you for the support, girl. Good to see you. Let me see. Hey, Kara, good to see you. Everybody just coming in. Hello. Welcome to the shit show. Okay, so we are going to get started off, and I do want to cover a little bit of her second stream, but I think I want to start off where Chantel is getting her New York fries DoorDash delivery because, of course, when a girl is getting ready to travel to Syria at 503 pounds, the first thing you want to do is nonstop DoorDash delivery. So let's pivot over. There's our girl. Oh, and it seems, I don't know how much the donation was, but Ryder, who a lot of people claim is Life by Ron, donated some kind of a lot of money. If anybody knows, let me know, because it was so much that she said she never received that big of a donation on Kick, and it was enough to get her off the couch, play a song, and do a little dancey dance for it. Too early for all that smacking. I love a Chantel mukbang glass diamonds. And hello, by the way, Big Bertha Jean. Hello. Sorry, I'm late. Hi, all. Love to you, Sam, and all of you beautiful people in the hashtag support group. Hello to you, girl. And don't worry, we're just getting started on the good stuff. Thank you for the support as always. Appreciate you. Okay, there are different answers in the chat. So a lot of people are saying $100, and Ashley is for she's putting a estimate of 254, 140 Canadian, 100. So okay, Loop says it was something like 10,000 kicks, so it seems like a lot. 10,000 kicks. Art says I thought it was 150 USD. So we're looking at anywhere from 150 USD to maybe like $100. Chantel, I thought you were supposed to be getting yourself together to go to Syria. You're not supposed to be dancing around for money that another man sends you. 10,000 kicks is 107 USD. Okay, so around $100 is what she received from Ryder, and it got her up off the couch, and boy, she went right to her phone and started shopping on the Temu. Girl, you can't tell me girl is not broke. Hey, Champagne Kisses, good to see you, girl. Good morning, Yabba and support group. First day was awesome. Ooh, got another raise. We have a massage chair in the break room. Fancy. And extra plus is that my schedule allows me to at support group meetings. Yes. I hope your day is better than cuties. Sounds like yours is going to be for sure, Champagne Kisses. And congrats on the new job and the raise, girl, and your new life. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. That is amazing. Loop also, by the way, hello, Spiteful Peaky Jean. Kyle, I don't remember if I said hello to you or not. Art, hello, runs in circles. Everybody, let's get the shit show started.
Like this, it would be like Spain.
Also, this makeup look that she did earlier on YouTube, and I posted the screenshot. The first time that I tuned in and was looking at Chantel on my screen, the first thing that came to my mind was it looks like Chantel has been in a bar fight. That is not the look, girl. And if you're going to do your makeup, if you're going to go through the trouble of sitting down and doing your makeup, can we please have clean clothes on? Why is my chat frozen? I hope you guys can hear me because I can't see shit in the chat.
When BJ, here's the
Let me reload it. What's going on with the chat? It has to be on YouTube side. Hold on.
Yeah, that's true. It's great.
There we go. Now we're back in action. It froze on both ends. Okay, I feel like we're back. The chat's froze. Did y'all's chat freeze too, or was it just mine? She did. Did she go nose to puss with the FFG? Hence the red cheek. Salva, that was a banger.
Basically, do they release Ryder? Oh shit. What stresses me out is the vet appointment and everything has to be done within 10 days of travel. So,
I mean, you've got nothing else going on in your life. Why is that so stressful to you? The thing that you have to do is 10 days before you travel to Syria, you need to take BG to the vet and get whatever certificate filled out that you have to get. And that stresses you out for what reason? What else do you have going on, Chantel? You sit around and lay on that couch for 18 hours a day, and you think going to the vet and getting a certificate is stressful? Good luck with traveling.
The appointments are, if like anything goes wrong, like fuck. Frig, sorry. Yeah, I like sitting on my ass all day, but
you ain't got to tell us.
Yeah, when we go under the bridge later, I'll take some little walks. You'll do the ass sitting all day in Syria too, so it'll be the same. Well, I probably will sit a lot, yes. I'm not walking to the bridge. Hell no.
Hey, Gotti.
I don't think so. Never in a million years. You live in a medieval village?
Foodie is not concerned with actually losing weight and building her stamina because the only thing that she needs to get through is just getting to Syria. So she's like, as long as, and she's going off of her previous travel. She's like, yeah, I've been really bad off before. I've been big and traveling before and I made it. All I need to do is get to Syria. All I need to do is get into the family home. And then she goes right back to doing what she's doing right now in Canada, which is laying on the couch for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours a day. She doesn't plan on changing anything. So the fact that she even presented that like life was going to be so much different and she's going to be so much mobile, she's going to Syria, things are going to change. She's full of shit. Hey, runs in circles. Thank you so much for coming to Poor Piece of Crap, girl. We appreciate you. And in honor of the missing soundboard, Brokey. Thank you, girl. She's going to sit a lot. That's all she's going to do is just sit.
Why is my thumb moving on its own? It was going like this.
What niche? Hello, welcome to the show. How will she survive without AC, though? I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. I guess Chantel is convincing herself that she is going to be uncomfortable in Syria because I don't think that even if she's in the city, even if she does have this apartment that has some of the Canadian things that she's used to, I still don't believe that she's going to have AC. Maybe. Does anybody know if you can score an apartment in Syria? Listen, I was sitting at my computer yesterday and I was listening to Chantel go on and on and on to Syria this and Syria that. And you guys don't know. You're listening to what you see on social media, kind of like she does when it comes to the United States of America politics, whatever. Same thing, right? So I'm going over to the Google, and of course, and I'm not the only one doing this. I feel like everybody in the community, they're doing the same thing. They're typing in, they're pounding in on their keyboard, asking what life would be like relocating to Syria. 90% of Syrians, according to the Google, are living in poverty right now. Then I had to punch in, which of course I know I'm not alone because you know how you start to punch in something on Google and it finishes filling out like things like Target or going shopping at Walmart. Like it's normal to have those things filled in for you. But the fact of the matter is that I'm punching this stuff in on the Google search bar and it's filling it out for me. I'm like, these motherfuckers are out here doing the same thing that I'm doing, asking questions of what it's going to be like relocating for Syria. And what are the odds that a woman is getting scammed if there is a man that is wanting her to come to Syria? 100% is basically what the Google said. Like they're not even leaving it up for any kind of debate on whether or not that Salah is a romance scammer. Highly likely. You know what I mean, Grace? Right, exactly. Big birthday, Jean Girl. Thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Let's see who got them. Cantel Marie, Whitnish, Uncomfortable Ginger, DRJ4 or J4712, Queen Lay, Broccoli Sprout. Oh, hold on. Kite KK8817, Floss, Chick, Megan. I believe I got everybody. Welcome, welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor, Pickle. Go ahead.
Life's journey
Yes.
is like a pickle. That surprising crunch ultimately makes it more enjoyable.
I agree with that, Pickle. Thank you for that this morning. Big Bertha, thank you, girl. We appreciate you. All new members, please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Bama girl, I don't know. I don't know if it's some kind of new feature on StreamYards, the way that, because it used to work and it worked every day. And then one day, like it still works. It's still functional, but you guys just can't hear the sound. I need to sit down and dedicate some more time to figure it out to see if it's something that I can change. But I don't know. It just stopped working. Hopefully we can get it back in action. If not, I'll figure something else out. Even if I got to move all the sound bites into StreamYards and just click them as we go. It won't be the same, but at least they'll still be there.
Seal on a diet, yeah. A spasm?
I will never get over the way that Chantel has to crawl up off that couch, especially when you think about that she's going to her door to get her DoorDash delivery. That is good shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Who said that? Nina Cat says Chins uses Chat GPT to diagnose and treat the conditions that are killing her, but it's totally inaccurate regarding Syria. Yes, exactly. Does anybody else love the sound that the bag makes when she's carrying it back or when she's crumpling it up and putting it into the trash? I don't know. It just does it for me. Hey, Fatma.
Yeah.
She's still saying that BG doesn't have to be quarantined. That's interesting.
Baby! No. What?
Google's more accurate than a couple of lying scammers. Yes.
Come here, baby.
Me too, Shape. Ugh, damn.
I didn't.
Holy hell, that was a hit. Oh my God. I thought you were trying to Squeaky. Don't show this clip to your friend, girl. She might not want the boneless couch after all. Look at that shit. Girl, you're about to rehome said boneless couch and you're wanting like what, $250 for that sucker? Treating it like it's some kind of gymnastics mat or some shit. This is something you would have seen on the WWF back in 1993. Okay. Look at that foot. The foot makes an appearance before. This is Chantel doing her move. She throws that little leg up behind her and then she slams herself down into the couch. I don't know how she hasn't broke that thing. Ugh. I keep looking for the referee to start hitting the mat and doing a count.
I didn't take my inhalers.
Oh, that nothing screams smart like not taking your inhalers, but I guarantee you're not gonna miss an under the bridge smoke a couple of doobies, are ya?
I gotta do it. Bridge the Cerebithia.
I gotta ask because, and I only bring this up because, and I'm not saying that Chantel doesn't have asthma or whatever it is that she claims that she has, but I feel like we've watched in real time Chantel's breathing get worse and worse as she's gained weight over the years. So odds are a lot of the breathing issues that she has to do with the amount of weight that she's gained and the amount, the mass that's directly in her gut that's suffocating all of her internal organs. But she'll say I'm breathing like this because I haven't had my inhalers. And so I was curious, and I know that Roz has a list of conditions that she claims that she has. Has she ever mentioned there's a reason? Because I know it's not going to be fat. I know that she will never admit that the reason that she gets online and she's is because she's 832 pounds. So I was wondering if she's claimed to have asthma or COPD as well. Ric Flair.
Woo! So good to see you, my dear.
Missing Mimic and knock it off. People are going to think I'm crazy.
How are you?
Hey, Tony D girl. Tardy Tax. Good morning, dear leader. Support group. Hello, Tony D. And thank you so much for the Tardy Tax, girl. We appreciate you. Speaking of Tardy Tax, you know, I was whooping my kids' ass the other day on the Switch Monopoly. She says, it's just boring and I'm never playing again. I was like, because that's what happens when you're a sore loser. That's what losers say. Be a quitter. That's what we like to call a choice. Anyways, Tony D, thank you for the support.
What's new and exciting? Hey, Jenko. Nona girl. Ready, set, rebees. Thank you, Nona girl. I appreciate that. Why are you calling corporate?
Bitch, is that your metformin again? Weren't we live yesterday and before Chantel sat down and she had her checks notes Wendy's meal that she had. She threw back her metformin. Is this what's happening again? Oh, love it.
Really set rebees.
Everybody take your dose of metformin.
Thank you, Nona girl.
Everybody takes their metformin before their New York fries, right?
I appreciate that. Why are you calling corporate?
JoJo's V Life, I'm going to assume you're trolling me. JoJo V says Roz's breathing is because she had RSV as a newborn and almost drowned at 12. Nothing less, nothing more. All right. Thank you for being a member for 38 months. Appreciate you. It's always something other than the 872 pounds on her body, of course.
No, she doesn't have to quarantine. Salah found out. Okay. I got a mini fry. Or a small fry. Like it's
Oh my God. If you guys hearing that in the background, I'm so sorry. They're out there that are like, they got the audacity to be repaving the parking lot. So I can submit a complaint, but I don't think they're going to listen to me. We're just going to have to make do. Look at those fries. I've never had from this restaurant. I don't even know if we have any in the area. But I just can't see myself ordering fries and a hot dog, especially having it delivered to my door. But that's just me.
called a snack. A snack size fry. Usually I get the regular puts in. Some gravies. Chipotle aioli. Salt. 5 relish. And a wiener.
Didi, everybody's going to have the same opinion. If Chantel makes it to, hey, JoJo, if she makes it to Syria, she's not coming back from that motherfucker, okay?
I didn't get it put in. So I just got the small combo.
God, that's a small, huh? Oh, man, I hate to see what a large look like. That small combo didn't see you coming. Kim says, I was living for your Rosie Reacts. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can you please do another Rosie React just to break up the foodie stuff? You know what, Kim? And I keep saying it this week, but I can't, for whatever reason, I just cannot stop Cutie. Maybe we'll see about doing Rosie tomorrow. I don't know. I have to check my schedule and see what happens with Chantel today. If it's not anything too interesting, and I feel like I've said this all week, we'll pivot over to Roz, see what she's up to. Say, hey, girl, what's going on over here? Kim, thank you for the support, hon. Tomorrow you will get your birthday shout out. We will be here normal time.
Which is an improvement from what I usually get 2 or 3 hot dogs. Just got one. See? Proof. It's portion size. It's an improvement. And a diet. So, let's start with the fries because they get cold. So,
yeah, I want to cover the pregnancy scare, but there's also the video that we've been talking about where she had the tantrum over her skillet breaking. I really want to cover that too. Maybe we'll have to do both. I don't know.
Put some of this stuff on it. Not that many fries, see? The Pepsi looks dusty. Maybe it is. No, it's just cold. Glizzies are the new ciggies.
Hey, Paisley.
I love glizzies. But they hurt my stomach sometimes. This one is made with chicken and beef, I think, so it's not as bad. Than just the ones at Costco are so greasy. Fupa, Syria peas incoming. Thank you, Fupa. Hi, Dee. Thank you, Fupa. Oh, so, hi, Lavisa. Teardrop. Did you miss your thing yesterday? Okay, this is the aioli. Your remote yesterday, or do you get one?
Lizzie, same. And nobody should ever eat in this position. This eating like this is so dangerous. It's not safe to do. Would not recommend. If you were eating while sealing, you should not be doing that because you have a high possibility of choking. I feel like we're all adults here. I don't know why we have to have this conversation, but maybe we should. Do not eat while you're leaning or while you're laying down on your couch. Sit the fuck up. It's not safe. Little Aussie girl, hello. If they keep on making noise, you have to go outside and tell them if they don't stop, you will get your support group out there to kick their ass. Yeah, they don't want this smoke. Yeah, one by one, we will take them out. Little Aussie, thank you for the support, girl. I appreciate you. Big Bertha says, I will be absent tomorrow, but can I get a doctor slip, dear leader? Oh, you're going to need a doctor slip. I mean, do you want to skip the doctor's appointment? If so, we can make that happen. If not, and you really need to go to this appointment, which I recommend, Big Bertha, you don't want to be a cutie. You're going to have to catch us on the replay gang. And good luck at your appointment. And thank you for the support, hun. I can't even enjoy it if I'm not sitting or standing up. It's so uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten lying down. I was taught that at a very young age. My mom would knock me upside the back of my head if I try to lay down and eat anything. The fuck's wrong with you, Bob?
So you take the seasoning salt and the aioli, beauty by bismillah. And their gravy from New York Fries. Thank you, 20 piece. Because I'm not going to say I'm not going to eat fries ever again. I'm going to eat less fries.
Okay. Oh my God.
Check out the calories of a gravy.
So what's the gravy for? You've got hot dogs and fries. Hot dogs and fries. So is the gravy for the fries? Is that like something that you dip fries into? Ew.
Gravy from New York Fries. It's just powder and water.
Yuck.
I used to work there. Hey, CP.
I used to work there. I bet you ate all the food when you were there. Can only imagine why Chantel was fired from her job, and I bet she was fired.
Looks like thick coffee. It's so good. I don't know if it's our British influence, Glitter Queen, but we love gravy here too in Canada. Sippy, sippy.
Oh, like the poutine.
I love New York fries. Brown gravy. 35 calories. Come on.
You want me to believe that that container of gravy is only 35 calories? I mean, maybe, but I don't believe it.
Not
35 calories to go with their 3,000 calorie hot dog and fries.
these. You can go. We don't want you here.
Goodbye.
Fuck out of here. Uh-huh.
This is the kind of shit that she eats before she goes to bed. Really, Pink Warrior? She's sitting around and she's sucking down sodium, probably has a cup of gravy next to her bed when she wakes up through the night and she needs herself a snack. She's gulping down that salty sodium gravy. And that's why she's always so swollen. Then she's got her CPAP mask that's just going into her face while her face is swelling. It's a whole ass mess over there.
Oh, is that a new one, Teardrop? Oh, I didn't see that one. I like it. So, they're annoying anyway. Diet gravy. Oh my God, you have coffee time Pepe. That's a good one for you. I think one packet of this is good enough, eh? I got 3 because I like the sodium, but no, just put 1.
I like the sodium. I don't believe I've ever heard anybody just admit that they just like the sodium. Rojo said Cutie had the AC on 62 degrees during the Canadian winter, but can handle Syria farm life with her farm animals. Salah's going to buy. Exactly, Rojo. What are you going to do, girl? How are you going to survive? She is banking on when she gets to Syria that it's already going to be cooled off. It gets cool in Syria during the winter months. That is true. But I think it takes a while for those temperatures to set in. It's not going to be cool when she gets there in October or September. It's still going to be hot as fuck. So yes, Chantel, how will you make it? You're just going to suffer through? Rojo, thank you for the support, hun. I like the sodium.
This is high in calories. It's creamy. Hi, IP.
You know what I just thought about? You know how Chantel's been talking about how Salah's going to get her a car when she gets there? What if she's made that a requirement? And you know how they both got lists on things that they want in order to make this situation happen, right? And she mentioned Salah getting her a car, a Kia, if you will. her neighbor is his uncle and he has 10 kids. Stop it. Anyways, can you imagine? This is not going to, if she gets the car, which I don't know if that'll happen, but let's just entertain if Chantel actually gets a car in Syria. Number one, that's going to be fucking hilarious. Number two, when Salah doesn't answer a FaceTime or a phone call or a text back from Cutie, she's going to be barreling down the Syrian dirt road, seeking out and looking to find where Salah is. Dear God, let there be internet in Syria. Please, if you love us, you will make this happen. I didn't even think about that. Muffin Top, hello. Wait till she wants fast food in Syria and he makes her walk before he gets her food. She was there a year ago and asks if all has changed in Syria. Remember when he went and got her the treadmill? Salah wanted Chantel to lock in a long time ago. It's all about protecting the investment. The treadmill wasn't because Salah is just a loving, caring husband that wants his wife to get in shape and be healthier. That is because he is trying to protect the investment. As soon as Chantel gets to Syria, he's going to start making requests to Chantel, walking, maybe even possibly getting a treadmill, a Syrian style treadmill. God only knows what that's going to look like. It's going to be a shit show. Love that for her. Thank you for the support, hun. Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, anger, and sloth. Good for you, Chantel.
Add a little spice. Yeah, I put one packet of it.
Are you trying to convince yourself or are you trying to convince us that this is a much better option for a delivery takeout order than what you normally get? Shut up and eat, cutie. That's your job.
Like, I don't even know why people bother. Like, as if I'm gonna let you just, like, insult my husband. Like, you're obviously...
Exactly. Bae, I can't bring KFG. The cars broke down. Mrs. Pill, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. She is going to demand that she get that used car sooner than later. That is going to be top tier content. Imagine her screaming and crying behind the wheel of a car in Syria, in the dark, manically driving down the dirt road, trying to find Salah and getting into the family home. Open the door. I know you're in there with your cousin wife, you dirty dog, you. Mrs. Pill, thank you for the support, hun. Big Bird the Jean says the treadmill was my idea. Salary bought into it. You're welcome, cutie. I love when they buy into our ideas. That's the best shit ever. Big Bird the Jean, appreciate you.
Gonna be blocked. Glitter Queen, do you see
Could you imagine? Seriously, I hate to keep pausing her, but I'm just trying. I'm literally envisioning Chantel banging on the Syrian family home door, saying, "I know you're in there fucking your cousin, you inbred dog, you." She will too. She's that insane.
do you see Glitter Queen? The handsomest. Yeah, she is. It doesn't look like it. I mean, it's brown, so what? It's such a childish thing to say, though. Does she see you, Glitter Queen? So what's everyone up to?
I think you're forgetting that Chantel knows the most important word in Arabic when she's seeking out Salah, which is sway. Anytime she goes and she says that word and she walks up to somebody and she says sway, they're more than likely going to know exactly who she's talking about. Carrot Boy.
Today, Bee's in with me? Oh, yeah, in the South, they like gravy too, eh?
I mean, it depends. Not as like a drink or something like that. Or no, not like you do, big girl.
You clean your fridge? I gotta clean my fridge out, guys. You wanna go to
Chantel, you clean your fridge out every day.
Syria? Do you think BG weighs more than 5 kg? Hey, streamer viewer. Oh, no lurk in here. Yay, Lovisa. White gravy on country fried chicken. Because her carrier is like...
Yes, and that is what made her the most upset is because she thought that the women were pushing the divorce on Salah, like encouraging him to get divorced from Salah. So they didn't like her long before she called his entire family inbred dogs. They were, according to her, they were encouraging Salah to get a divorce and make sure that he went through with it. They all attended the divorce paper signing, but everything is forgiven now. And they're all going to be friends as long as she brings them some Canadian Dollar Tree gifts. Mm-hmm. I'm still kind of leaning, and this makes the most sense, especially if she's not going out to a farmhouse. Like if he is stuffing her away in the city in an apartment, that his family more than likely doesn't know that she's coming. I don't know. The only reason that I think that that can't be possible is that the community has speculated that there are people like his sister who keep up with the ongoings in Girl World. So I would like to think that they don't know. That would make the most sense to me. But then again, if they're watching, then they got to know that she's barreling right back to Syria. Rojo says, I'm still scared for life hearing Chantel say no. Wait a minute. I'm still scared for life hearing Chantel say no one's enjoying my body right now. Oh, disgusting. No one's ever going to enjoy your body, Chantel, other than us, the sickos in this community. That's it. Rojo, thank you for the support, hon.
Well, whenever I take her to the vet, I'm gonna have her weighed. She's getting a checkup. Yeah. Actually, this is a good improvement from what I normally order from here. Like little things like that, you know?
Just little baby steps, you know what she means?
And then my second meal. Actually, do you want to know a victory, a non-scale victory?
I haven't heard that phrase in some time. Tell us about your non-scale victory, cutie. Go ahead.
Last night, I had the munchies so bad. I know she's pretty huge right now. She's gotten really big.
The fucking nerve of you.
No? And then my second meal. Actually, do you want to know a victory, a non-scale victory? Last night, I had the munchies so bad. I know she's pretty huge right now. She's gotten really big. Just one hot dog. Last night, I had in my cart a bunch of Croffles and cheese dogs. And I thought, what am I doing? I canceled that shit, and I went and cooked the chicken.
Okay. All right. Congratulations. Round of fucking applause. Round of Canadian applause for you, Chantel. You canceled your order and you went and cooked chicken. Mm-hmm. Art says that she makes it over there. This time around is way worse than any other. She's completely isolated and 100% dependent on a manipulative scammer. All that independence she pisses away in Canada, gone 100%. And that was one thing that Google kept trying to like emphasize over and over and over. Like basically, her husband, if she's married, has all the rights. Like she has none. So if he really wanted to keep her from traveling, he absolutely could. And keep that in mind because he shipped her ass back to Canada once already. That's quite funny. Art, thank you for the support, hun. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think Salah's family was behind shipping Chantel back to Canada and made sure that it happened. And that is why I somewhat am dead set on his family not knowing that she's coming back. And if they do know that she's coming back, they've made it very clear to him to keep her far away from their family.
My DoorDash history, I don't mind, but
show it.
I don't know, maybe not.
No. How much? How much to show all of your DoorDash history? Name a price.
Maddie, I'm trying to avoid that. So by not depriving myself totally and just getting the smaller fry. And then later tonight, we'll cook on stream.
Spoiler. She did not cook on stream, and she even admitted that she was going to get takeout instead. Hey, girl.
I don't know what I'm going to make, but during COVID, oh my goodness, that's a long time ago. Oh, yeah.
I could bet you money that Chantel's DoorDash history for a month is more than what she pays in rent. That's how crazy she goes with the orders when we don't even know what she's getting, when she's not even live streaming, when she's alone in her apartment and it's just her and her DoorDash app. She's ordering fucking everything.
That's why I have my own place too, because a lot more freedom to film and stuff, right?
You have that here. You have your own place here. You have all the freedom to film all the videos that you want, and you don't do any of that. So you mean to tell us when you go to Syria and you're fucking miserable that you're going to make YouTube content?
Like,
at least 150 a day. I agree with that. Hey, Ducos. Berries, I don't even think I pay $1,000 a month to. No, I know I don't. I would say we're probably right at, I say around 700. I think we're about 700 for a family of 5, and that's kids' lunches and everything, breakfast, all that shit.
At least I'll have my own privacy. Like, I can show you guys the whole place.
Hey, Face of America.
I'll be able to show you guys the whole place. You like roommates? Something I can't buy in Syria, screaming, yes.
That's funny that you bring that up, Crazy Ribbon Lady, because every time she eats, you can see that she's physically in pain. And I can't tell if it's like her body that's aching, which probably that too. But we've seen yesterday, we got a real good close-up shot of the inside of Chantel's mouth. The odds of her having not just a medical emergency in Syria, but a dental emergency while she's there too. I wonder if she's even considered that. So she talks about how great the healthcare is there. What about if you need dental work, Chantel? Are you going to be able to get that done as well?
Salah is, no, he's at the home his family home. No, he has his dad that lives there.
So he's living in the family home with his dad. Is that normal for a Syrian man to live alone with their dad and not be married? Because I feel like that's probably not the norm in Syria. Just him and his dad. And he's like, how old is he? Like 34, 35, maybe 30. I don't even know anymore. He's in his 30s, right? I don't feel like that's the norm.
Oh, landlord. Yeah, like, having a business in Syria is how most people who do okay provide for themselves.
Well, here's the thing with having a business in Syria. Now, again, going back to my little bit of research that I did yesterday, and I know I'm behind everybody else, but the country, 90% are living in poverty, and they depend on outside resources in order to get things like food and medical supplies and a list of other things, right? So having a business in Syria, what does that mean when you run your own business? Like you're selling goods or you're offering some kind of service. You're depending on other people to purchase said services and said goods, right? So how good could it possibly be? She can say this until she's blue in the fucking face. Salah's got 8,000 businesses in Syria. Well, that might be so. That might be true, which I don't think it is. But even if it is, even if we are to be believed that Salah has all of these successful, even if he's running a taxi service, which I know a lot of people have speculated that's the case, and even renting his car out, what kind of client base do you have? How many people are in positions to where they can purchase things from your business or purchase services from you? They're having a hard time even putting water in their tanks, but they're buying things from Salah's business. They're paying for taxi services with what fucking money? Okay, Salah has money in Syria and nobody else does. The majority of people there don't. They're living in poverty. So again, you can say this shit all day long and it's still, the math is not mathing. he's selling stolen humanitarian goods. I mean, even if that's the case, who's the customers here? How many people are actually keeping the doors open on said business? Hey, Gary, she wouldn't accept the Syria ranked 163 out of 193 countries on the Quality of Life Index. Canada is superior in every way, but refuses to accept it because it doesn't fit their narrative. The narrative that Salah has created in order to convince Chantel to come to Syria if I can't come to Canada. And it even said that on Google that normally, like if there's somebody a man in Syria who's trying to marry a woman who is in Canada, they normally want Canadian citizenship. But present day, that's very hard to do. And you are more than likely, you're going to get denied. So they will convince the women to come to Syria. But in order to do that, they got to present the country in a different light than what it actually is. But the crazy thing is that Chantel knows exactly what she's getting herself into because she's been there. She's lived there for a couple of months. So obviously she's okay with it. The bar is in hell. Like we use that term around here a lot now, but the bar is literally in hell. Gary, thank you for being a member, hon.
I don't know, maybe a job in Damascus. I'm not sure what like bureau. I don't know if there's like office jobs and stuff, but most people have little businesses because it doesn't like. I have gravy on my hijab. Where? Oh no.
I wonder if she realizes, like, these people that she's talking about. I'm gonna take a wild guess because I've watched some videos on YouTube and seen all the vendors and things that sell food and different items in Syria. I think we've even seen it when Chantel and Salah have gone there. They're still living in poverty. They're still not even making enough money to survive, even having their own business and even being out and selling their goods or whatever day and night. They still aren't making enough to even survive in Syria. She's such an idiot. She's so dumb.
Abaya. Stain bees.
Chantel's probably the only mark Salah has ever had, and she is as dumb and desperate as he is. And that is what makes this whole storyline where you can't look away. Like, that's what really pulls you in. So when you know, like, they're just as desperate as each other. They're literally scamming each other in real time. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, I got gravy all over me. I'll go wash up after.
What is that? Is that the second gravy cup that you've got? Of course it is. Drink up, girl. Drink up. Cheers. Here's to Syria.
Hi, potatoes. Nice to see you. Hey, Cocoa Pickles.
I think the most disgusting part of it all, Shelly Ray, I feel sorry for the people having to deal with Chantel too. But at least now she really brings some money that she's going to spend. She will put back a lot back into these vendors and things like that. That's a fact. She's going to buy a lot of food. But the disgusting part of it is that there are starving people, lots of hungry people going without in Syria. And she's going to have no problem sitting over there, sending Salah out to keep her ass the size that she is. You think she's going to gunt off to somewhere where not everyone has access to food and access to water and lose any kind of weight? She's going to maintain that mass and some. And that is fucking disgusting.
Gravy mask. Second gravy. It's not peppery. It tastes very beefy.
1 pig, 2 cups. Bitch, I'm dead. Beck says, I think his business are romance scamming multiple Western women, around 5 currently, big money. Obviously, it pays well. I can't even argue with you on that one.
I'll try to Black Oyster.
She says she's taking the Ozempic with her. Ozempic in Syria. Fucking stop it. I got to end this poll. I forgot. Let's see here. 1.3 thousand votes. Will Foodie lock in before travel bees? We are shaking the beezers out of the tree today, guys. 91% say no and 9% say yes. Thank you so much for your participation. Of course, my answer is fucking no.
Strub said Sonics. Sonics!
I don't know that she's going to be able to stock up on the Ozempic before she goes off to Syria. I think the most that they might give you is like what, like a 3-month supply or some shit like that. And then like, what is the point? After that, they don't, I'm pretty sure she's not going to have access to Ozempic where she's going. So, eventually you're going to have to stop it. Why would you bother? And because you have to keep Ozempic refrigerated too. Like it has to stay a certain temperature. So you mean to tell me that you're going to somehow take a little cooler to take your bulked Ozempic to even saying what I was about to say sounds so fucking stupid. I can't even bring myself to talk about a woman taking Ozempic to Syria.
Ryder. Weird Barbie has that one too. I don't like Swiss Chalet anymore.
Hey, Hello Kitty.
Do I have babies in here? Really? The pimply teenager. The seasoning on the fries is called California seasoning.
Joanna said, is the Ozempic in the room with us? Girl, that's what we want to know.
It's like a salty, Cajun-y stuff. We're drinking a pretzel. Block your...
And you know what? That makes a lot of sense. We talked about that yesterday, House of Power Music. Obese women in Syria are seen as a status symbol of wealth. Salah sees that as a win. I agree 120%.
Fave Bay, why? What'd they do?
The bigger she is, the more money she has to spend and spare.
Chemtrails? No. Why can't people just be kind? Theater kids?
Look at the way she's piling that shit into her mouth. It's great. Is this your clean outfit of the day, cutie? You finally changed your clothes. Did you get this out of the laundry basket? Don't even answer that because I know you absolutely did.
Oh.
Not only did she get this out of the laundry basket, no, she didn't get it out of the laundry basket. She got it off of the floor where BG has been taking her cat naps on it. Cat hairs, cat litter, God only knows what else.
Oh, that's what California did. You have to buy the seasoning packs. I think they're like they're under $1.
Ash says, does she know this is the most serious water drought Syria has ever had? She feels like, because she's going there with money, that none of that is going to apply to her situation. That with her Canadian money, that she will find a way somehow to get access to whatever she needs while in Syria. Because she's basically rich there. Isn't that right, Ryder? Isn't that right, Ryder? Look at the fingers. Oh my God. Not a napkin, not a paper towel to be seen.
Oh my God, the gravy. New York fries gravy is so good. That's it. That's it. Just a small fry. And one wiener.
Did we skip her eating the hot dog? Did she consume said hot dog so fast that I don't even remember it? I don't recall her eating the hot dog.
I don't know. Strawberries, the gravy. So the gravy came in. We had this big jug, like a juice jug. And a big...
I hate when she says wiener too. I've never referred to a hot dog as a wiener.
Big bag of gravy powder. I would pour the whole gravy granules in the mug, fill it with water and whisk. And then you pour it into a big steam, like a pot that heats it up. And that was it. It's not made with pork, but it's not certified halal, no. At least I don't think so. Treadmill. I'll probably go for a little walk. I think hope it doesn't rain. Why does it always have to rain on our parade? Yeah, you get a big...
That's what I thought. She hadn't ate the hot dog yet. So what do you mean you're done? You just were done with the fries and now you're moving on to the dog, Chantel. You're still consuming food. Shut up.
Whisk and you whisk
Eat.
it all. I burned myself, 3rd-degree burn, but the scar is gone. It took years for the scar to disappear. 3rd-degree burn on the gravy. Rain is beautiful. And plus, we won't get rained on if we go under the bridge, I don't think.
Why am I not shocked that Chantel has actual war wounds from food? Anybody else? Foxy says it doesn't rain in the gym, girl. That was a good one.
I love relish. I like rain, but when I want to go out...
Guys, you are forgetting. I keep saying that people that she either had a hot dog already or yes. Chantel doesn't miss a meal. She consumes all meals no matter, and so does Rosie. No matter what time they wake up, they're going to eat all 3 meals. If it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they're going to have breakfast, they're going to have dinner, they're going to have lunch, and they're going to have dinner. So odds are, before she went live, she ordered whatever she ate for breakfast, and then she got herself out of bed. That was enough to get her up and going. She got dressed, and she sat down, ordered more food, and did another live stream. That's why she's not eating the way that she normally does. Rojo says, I love when our 3 fats announce how little they've ate, but 0 weight loss. Calorie deficit. Ooh, exactly, Rojo. Do they think that we're all just fucking dumb? They really do. Thank you for the support, hun.
With you guys, you know, it's risky for Scooty. That's the only problem I have with it. Yeah, a lot of people probably have scrape. And Am Baby is an Amber fan. I guess my fans are called Beezers, right? Let me take you on the Bees tour. I'm going to sing that when I give you guys a house tour in Syria. I can take you in the front door.
They can't help it, guys. It's out of their control. And all of you are just fat shamers. And it's not even their fault they're as big as they are. Typical fat talk.
Hey, alien. Bismillah.
Yes, girl. Bismillah all day. Paisley says, so sped up. It took her 15 minutes to eat fries, 2 gravies. Whoa, that's fucking wild. Paisley, thank you for the dedication and thank you for the support, hun. Ducos, thank you for gifting 1, the YouTube Underground membership. Ooh, Face of America. Welcome, welcome. New member. Thank you, Ducos. Appreciate you, girl. Seattle says, I'm here for the obese version of locking in. Me too. I am sat. Seattle, thank you for the support, hun. She's going to show us how it's all done, girls. Hello, Camps. Is she trying out for the circus clown makeup? Yes, that she is the circus. She doesn't need to try out for it. She is the circus. Camps, thank you for the support. Hey, Raven. Slap, slap. You mean to tell me that you had that hot dog DoorDash to you? That bun looks stale. It looks like just a average ass hot dog you would get out of the pack at a ballpark at the Walmart. There ain't nothing special about that thing. Look at it.
These are huge.
This was supposed to be her day 1, by the way. Yesterday she said, or the day before she said yesterday was going to be her day 1. And this is how her day 1 went. Fondue says she said stamina day was Monday, then yesterday, now August 25th. She's going to bullshit to a week prior and try to lose 200 pounds in a day. That's exactly what's going to happen. But she won't even do that. Like, I know there are people out there saying that she's going to wait till like 2 days before she needs to get on the plane and then just try to eat nothing. She's going to eat until she boards the plane. Why would I say that? Because I know for a fact, because Chantel has recorded herself traveling to do her visa hops and at the airport showing the vending machines and eating the chicken sandwich before she boards the plane. There's no stopping whatsoever. Not the day before, not the week before, not even when she's in the waiting room or the waiting area waiting to board the plane. It's never going to happen.
Isn't Ron married?
She's even going to eat on the plane.
To a man? Oh.
Listen, Ron, buddy, you wish, bitch. You wish. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You wish you get a piece of this. You can't get a piece of this, but I can tell you where you can go and get a piece of that, okay? That's over there with Big Sig. You get her, she's easy. 1 carton of cigarettes is all it's going to take. Me, it's going to cost you a little bit more and you can't afford it. Gary says, I do feel somewhat sorry for Shmi. Finding out that your oldest child cannot walk distances anymore must be horrific. I mean, but the problem with that, Gary, is, I feel that too, but Shmi's part of the fucking problem. Not being honest with your kid, whether they be younger or older, you're not doing them motherfuckers any favors. And I know like it gets to a point where it's out of your control, but I feel like she treated Chantel like that her entire life. Like she was never honest with Chantel and her out of control eating habits, even as a kid. Like here's the thing. Somebody came in here and they asked a question, I think when we were reacting to Rosie, and they were like, what would you do if this was your kid? And I couldn't answer that. I was like, I can't answer that because I would never be in that situation. And I thought about that later on when we were offline, and I didn't answer that the way I should have. And the reason that I could never put myself in a position is because when it comes to something that you can control, like when it comes to a child's diet, which is very important, like if you see very early on that your child has some kind of eating disorder, you are going to do something and find a solution for that child while they're still under your household, while you still have control of that situation, and you don't have to go about it in an ugly way or anything like that. But you're going to do what you can do to make sure that they don't have those issues going into being an adult. That's why I could never answer that, because if any of my kids suffered with things like that, I would do everything I could to get that taken care of. And I think a lot of what we're seeing with Rosie, with Chantel, all of these issues, this is not like, like older kids grow up, right? And they sometimes, unfortunately, they turn to alcohol or they turn to drugs. And that's not from, they might be issues from their childhood, right? But they didn't start that shit when they were kids. But when it comes to food, all of them, you could go back to look at pictures and everything. All of their food insecurities and food problems all started when they were kids. So I would never let my kid get to that point because I don't want them to live with that. I know personally what that shit is like, and I wouldn't let that happen. But Gary, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Sassy Mama says, the minute her mouth says diet, her brain says nope. Every single time when she even starts to talk about losing weight or doing a diet or whatever, she almost panics. And we talk about that all the time too. And she consumes more food than what she normally would consume when she's not thinking about a diet. It's so bad for her to even do because it's the opposite. She gains weight every single time. Sassy Mama, thank you for the support. Right, Butter Crumpet? I just seen what you said in chat. Yulia says that's a lot of relish on that dog. Well, to be fair, that bun is pretty dry, Yulia. Thank you for the support and good to see you, hun. Chuck says, Chuck and his duck, I'm a little behind in an unk, but isn't Sabrina's Carpenter song House Tour for Smacks Cutie no one wants to see? She's been singing a lot recently. I was listening to her this morning and I was like, girl, this is so cringy. And why are you of all people? And I bet you're talking about the same thing. Why are you of all people online singing and talking about that shit? It was fucking cringy. Chuck, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Jazz. Are we expecting Brokey to rent a high-end villa when there's cheap places near him with said pool? Check location I shared on the Discord. Love you. Love you too, girl. I mean, I don't think that if you're talking about the apartment that I think that Chantel is going to be moving into, I'm not 100% sold on that. But in order to get Chantel to come there, maybe he had to agree to some shit like that. I don't know. Again, these are things that we're going to know for sure when she gets there. But I will check it out, girl. And thank you for the super chat.
If he wants to be me, I don't blame him.
Well, you know what? And I agree with that, Wittendish. But it's obvious, like, especially with Rosie and both of her parents have had weight loss surgery. Like, food has been a big thing in their household. So I do believe that a lot of the issues, see, and like Rosie wants to always talk about all these health problems and she never really addresses the true reason, in my opinion, that she is the way that she is, because she grew up in a house full of food addicts. I'm sure that wasn't easy for anybody. And then obviously her family didn't do her no favors. They went out and got the weight loss surgery and just continue to let her go balls to the wall and get as big as she is present day. Fondue says Chantel was singing songs about, yeah, it was about getting spanked. Yes, bitch, she was. She was singing songs about getting spanked last night. Salah is promising tip. He works hard for the money, girl. Fondue, thank you for the support. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Songs about getting spanked. Chantel, are you going to Syria and going to get yourself some whippings? Fondue, thank you for the support, hun.
I'm Ron.
Yes, I agree with that. It's hard in a big family of eaters. Absolutely.
I want to be writer. No, Mike, it's from New York Fry.
Okay, so you make a good point. I know we're going off track here, but listen, I agree with that. Obviously, I had an issue with food, right? I had weight loss surgery myself. Now, as a person who's had weight loss surgery for myself, I can't imagine letting my kids slip into the slippery slope of obesity like Rosie's parents did. They went and they obviously acknowledged that they had severe problems, so they had the surgery done and it stopped there. And like the question is, why did it stop there? Why didn't you acknowledge the problem that Rosie has? Why didn't you try to get her some professional help? Because now there's no future for Rosie. Her future is grim, just as grim as Chantel's. Like she just keeps gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. Why did they never address it? It's crazy. Yeah, but chunky, we're talking about two different things. We're not talking about chunky kids and no, like they're no, not even close. Hello, Liz. Agree and disagree. Yeah, but as someone with food addiction, BED, yes, but it can trace back to childhood. But soon as an adult, you become responsible for your own well-being and health. No, I do agree with that. Obviously, always you are responsible no matter what goes on in your childhood to take care of your own issues. I do agree with that, but I don't feel like they ever tried. Like if there's something that I'm missing in Rosie's history where her parents did try to step in, try to get her some professional help, try to, do something about the obvious eating condition that she had, because you're not going to tell me she ain't always been a big motherfucker. Probably always was the biggest in her class. I promise you, if you go back and look at all of Rosie's childhood class photos, that motherfucker was the biggest in her class. So my only gripe with her parents is like, you guys treated yourselves, but why not her? That's it. Not to say present day that they have any responsibility, but you got to wonder why they never stepped in. But thank you for the support, hun.
Bobby Joe said, "That's 20 views. Double bite."
So are you telling me, Save Girl, that those kids are just fucked and there's no help with them? No professional help that they can seek out to try to get that taken care of and help them to do something about their disorder that they have? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying that they themselves can fix the issue. Therapy, professional help, something. I'm not saying that it's going to fix itself overnight, but I do think that you can do something. Sure.
I'm full. Take a break. Save it.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. That you're not okay. So if the professional help didn't work and it didn't take care of the issue and they went into adulthood and they still had the issues, you can at least say that I tried. I did, but I don't believe that her parents even tried. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's going to be a fix or it's going to work. But as a parent, you have to fucking try, or you should. If you have a child that suffers with obesity, you absolutely should be doing everything you can. And that goes for anything. Any kind of issues that your kid has. You should definitely be trying to help them. That way they can be better adults. No, I don't think that there's no helping a child that has any kind of disorder. Like, do everything you can while you can. And then when they get to adults, it's up to them. Very good says, I never get over how Chantel wants to portray herself as some kind of world traveler, but she can't walk without shitting herself. Always cheers me up. It is a good time. Very good. And they, or she can't walk without shitting herself or being able to she can't breathe either. Very good. Thank you for the support. Half Fight says, I'm angry for Levi. His parents fucked off overseas and left him to deal with Rosie. So not fair to him. I agree with that 1,000,000%. And, you know, a big reason that I think that they did that police report gives so much away. It sheds so much light on how her parents actually feel about Rosie. And they were like, you know what? We ain't dealing with this, but you can. You're not going to tell me that Rosie is not abusive, allegedly. They didn't want to deal with this, so they left Levi to deal with that shit. That's pretty fucked up. Half Pint, thank you for the support, hun. Liz says, for the record, I like this conversation. It's thoughtful and comes from a place of compassion, empathy, and thoughtfulness on all sides. Thanks, Shabba. Thank you. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about kids who have eating disorders. I'm just saying, as parents, we should try to do everything we can so our children can be a productive adults and they don't end up like these women that we react to every single day. That's it. And again, there's only so much that we can do. Liz, thank you for the super chat, hun.
What is that one? Teardrop? Minced meat pizza.
Hey, Sura, I agree. My older sister had the surgery because as a family, we always use food as comfort. Now she's teaching her daughter how portions work and better ways to express feelings other than eating. And that's the right thing to do. Absolutely. I agree. As someone who has been overweight the majority of their life, as a kid, it's not easy. Especially if you were a 90s baby and you were going to school. You guys know how it was being overweight and going to school, right? And how it can affect your life and even some of the choices that you make going into adulthood. So if you can try to do something about it and help your kid make better choices, but there's levels to that shit too, right? Not all kids are the same. So you have to deal with your kid how you need to deal with your kid. Surat, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Beached whale, get it right. I'm a seal.
You wish. If Travonda hasn't stolen. Travonda! Oh, really? Girl 1047. Yikes. What dose are you on? That's awesome, Ash. Primal says, Foodie grew up in the 80s. There was no internet back then, and no one even talked about obesity. If you were fat, you were fat, and that was it. Basically, yeah. Basically, I agree with that. I mean, I agree with it and I don't agree with it. Like, yes, it's definitely not how it is now. It wasn't like that back then, but you tell me that parents still couldn't recognize that especially back then, if your kid was fat, that motherfucker stood out back in the 80s and the 90s. So you could recognize that there was a problem. Primal, thank you for the support. Gary, hello. Never be like those parents in somewhere USA whose 10-year-old child died weighing over 250 pounds. And unfortunately, that was very recent. The story was something else when I read it. Yep. And I think that happened like a month or two ago. Very, very, very fucking sad. And I do believe they were talking about charging the parents. I don't know if they ever did, but they were talking about charging the parents with, it wasn't just neglect. I can't remember and I'll have to look it up. Gary, thank you for the support, hun.
Oh, two, yeah. That's a lot. Thank you, Jojo. Yeah, how's Travonda doing?
Yeah, she who shits herself, you're not coming up on the other side. But let me read this. Even present day, when the mom came to visit, she played right along with Rosie's food obsession. And this woman is living at 34 years old. Now, if you want to live with your parents, that's fine. But the reason You got to think about the reason. It's no different than having, your adult child living with you who has a drug addiction. It's real. I mean, it's different, but it's not. Okay. Now, if your 34-year-old just wanted to live with you and save money, or maybe lost her job or something like that, and they're trying to, a couple of years and they got a plan and they're going to figure it out, that's one thing. But the reason that Rosie lives at home and there are no plans unless she gets with, she locks in a trap baby with Remily to ever relocate. And I think that's why they're going so hard for this relationship, because that's the only out for them. And if they lose Remily, the odds of another man showing up and sweeping Rosie off of her gut, they're going to have to deal with her forever and ever, because they don't want to fucking put a stop to it. They go along with it, just like she shits herself was saying. I just don't understand that. Couldn't be me, bitch. And thank you for the support, hun. Half fine, hello. I'm 36 and my mom would show up for me. She'll never stop being my mom and I'll never stop being her kid. I'm also not insane like the girls. That's true, half fine. If you were a lot to deal with like Chantel, I couldn't even blame your mom. And she said, you know what, bitch, at this point, I'm out. Thank you for the support, hun.
Teardrop.
And Loke Dog, that is a big part of Chantel's problem. When we talk about Shmi and Chantel's childhood and even her grandma, she has came online and she has said as much. They would set her ass in front of a TV and they would give her all the food. And her grandma even, she's said it. Her grandma would even say, no, you can't have that bag of chips, or no, you can't have that snacky cake because you're eating too much. And then Chantel would throw her little tantrum and give in because nobody wants to deal with their shit. And look at what it created. And I'm pretty sure the chat is froze again. So hopefully it'll come back to me.
That's chicken and beef.
What the heck, man?
That's a funny one. Clicker chin. No, the meat should be certified halal, but in restaurants it's hard to find halal wieners. As long as it's not pork, I guess, for now.
Let me check my phone.
At least I won't have to worry about that. Over there, everything will just be halal automatically.
Oh, thank God for you. Like, you really care. Oh, thank God. Shut up, fatty.
So,
dude, I think the chat is froze for everybody. The last chat comment I see. Okay, wait, it's coming back. Holy hell, what is up with the freaking chat today? Are her eyes in the room with us? Exactly. All right, we're back. I was going to say, this is kind of awkward.
Clickety clack. Hija. Hija. Can you guys see Hija? Oh, he's a bee. Island dragonfly. How many stones do I weigh? 9 days. Your Pepsi challenge shirt on?
She's still babysitting that hot dog. You're not going to tell me that she didn't have a big ass McDonald's breakfast before she ate this shit. There ain't no way. Seattle says, I wonder if the plan is to be bedbound in Syria. I think deep down, I think Chantel realizes that this is her last chapter and she's just going to go out with her romance schemer in Syria. And she's going to go out doing what she loves, is eating, but eating in Syria, which I'm kind of confused by, because you're not going to have all the foods that you love in Syria. So your choices are going to be very limited. But again, you have to understand the reason. The only reason, not only is the reason that Chantel going to Syria Salah, but it's also because she can't afford to live in Canada anymore. So she really doesn't have a choice. That's also important to remember. Seattle, thank you for the support. Gary says, what does it say that both of Chantel's parents did significantly better in their second attempts at being parents? what does it say? That both the Chantel parents did significantly better in their second attempts at being parents. I'm not sure if I understand what you mean, Gary. Listen, if you did what you could do as a parent, then you did what you can do. You have to accept what it is, whatever that might be for you. I don't know. Yeah, but just because her mom was a teen, like I know personally, a lot of people that I grew up with had their kids at teens and they didn't have problems like that. So I don't know that I would necessarily use that for an excuse to have an out of control type 2 death fat on your hands, but maybe. Gary, thank you for the support, hun.
Cindy, help with your relationship? What will I miss about Canada? Shit. Let your taste decide. So you better take the hint. Are you guys still gonna watch while you're getting the railing? 35 stone and on the dole.
I feel like as a group, as a community, like our community and outside of Girl World, we came to the conclusion that really, when it comes down to it, Chantel is just a bad seed. I think unfortunate situations, not a lot of guidance from her mom nor her dad didn't help. But when it comes down to brass tacks, is Chantel just is a bad seed. Oh, Gary, yes. And again, going back to what I just said, really, truly, Chantel is a bad seed. I do believe that. And thank you for the support, hon.
Benefits. They call me benefits.
And not everybody is the same. Kids can be raised into the same household and have completely different experiences, right? One could grow up and turn out to have a really hectic life or whatever, make lots of bad decisions, and the other one not so much. So you have to always remember that too.
It's by 60p. Why do they call it dole? A benefits bouncer? It's great. I'm just joking. Oh, they're doling out cash. Report her to the council. You need my advice? Okay. I can give you some now if you want. I'll save this. And these. That was a good meal. Maybe everyone can help out with the advice. Who do I look like? Sex Life with Sue? Teardrop? That reminds me of Leatherface holding up the chainsaw in the sun. Yeah, that's okay, Cindy.
Okay, I don't care to hear about Chantel sit there and give anybody advice. I want to skip to the end when she's in the kitchen. Then I want to watch some of her scooter beezing. I always love watching Chantel gun into her kitchen.
So,
look at that dump, would you? Didn't you just clean this mess up yesterday, Chantel? What is this? What is that?
Probably in like an edgy teenage phase, but...
Is that your undies? Is that your undies next to that takeout box and that cat brush? Or what's supposed to be a cat brush? At least you claim it is. Yeah, it's on YouTube's End Today, Street Carp. Look, she's crawling off the couch.
I can guarantee you anyone that's from my real life that has called me out has much bigger skeletons in deeper closets.
Much bigger skeletons in deeper closets. All right, big girl. Whatever you say.
Quite violent what? Wow. Seller of skeletons, yeah. Except she doesn't know.
Veronica, are you talking about Quirky's parents? Talking about helping her as a child? The only reason I come to that conclusion because of their behavior present day. Just like she shits herself, I'm pretty sure that it said that they go along with Corky's food obsession present day. I'm gonna assume it was the same as a kid. But do I know? I don't know anything. I'm just assuming.
Me in real life, I've never known her before YouTube, so. Ugh.
Gun.
Nona girl.
Oh my God. What did you do? What did you cook last night? This is the mess you made instead of ordering all that shit that you had on the look. The pizza box is now in the oven. She moved the pizza box in the oven instead of taking it to the trash. I'm dead. I don't know how these people don't have roaches. I don't know how you live like this and you don't get roaches, especially in an apartment building.
You know how cute you are. Hello. What's you? It's just water. You're not even gonna drink it. See? I told you.
All of that noise you hear is takeout bags. All of that scrunching, that's all takeaway bags. Some of you might not know, or maybe you just don't remember when Foodie was with BB and they had that apartment. That's the reason they got roaches. It's because Chantel was closet eating and she had the spare bedroom and she would get, that was when she was running, you know, the bankruptcy that she's in now. She's even admitted she has that bankruptcy because she ran up credit cards with, this was before DoorDash, where she would have the Kia and she would have to drive and get the food, then bring it home or whatever. But she would get like pizza boxes and whatever food that she got, she would bring it home. And instead of throwing the food away, she was stuffing it into the second bedroom closet. And the whole closet was full of food and they got really bad roaches. So she already knows what could happen or what's going to happen living like this. Hey, babe. Yes, she did it at the villa too. And I don't know how I don't remember her having roaches at the villa. I only remember her having roaches with BB. I don't know how she hasn't got roaches since then. It's a mystery.
Come here. What, yeah?
A KFC drawer. Oh my God.
Hija. Wait, Hija. Hija. Hi, Hija. BG fishing for clout, yeah. What are you doing, BG?
If she goes through with taking BG to Syria, that is going to be the most traumatic experience for this cat. And I know you all know that. If she actually goes through with that, that is going to be so messed up, dude.
This is all for recycling?
The travel and the rehoming, I don't think she'll ever be the same cat again.
My last night's dinner at like 12. This is all for recycling?
What'd you have? I just assumed you had chicken because you said you had chicken, but obviously that looks like Hamburger Helper.
My last night's dinner at like 12.
Who eats dinner at 12? Just go the fuck to bed. Just go to bed, cutie. Like, she has to go to bed with a full gun. Has to.
Thanks, Chimp. Yeah, Foodie fan.
Thimble Fox, is that how she's flying?
Never tried Culver's. We don't have it.
That is true, Sarah Jane. She had the plague of fruit flies at the villa. I do remember that. And thank you for the support, hun.
Yeah, Ryder gave me that. Okay. So I'm
Oh,
just going to...
shit. I skipped past her doing her dance for her donation. I assume you guys want to watch that, huh? We're going to have to mute it. Okay, we'll come back to the kitchen scene. I forgot she did a little dancey dance when Ryder sent her all that money, the hundo or whatever he sent.
Ryder
We're going to have to mute it because she plays some stupid song, okay?
deserves a Beyond VIP badge.
Thanks, Reynolds.
Hey, I don't have that much in my bank account either. Trust me. Thank you so much, man. Moon him. $5. The anime guy? Yeah, he did in Kuwait. He sent like $600 before. That's true. But I don't care. That is really, really generous. That's crazy. Thank you. I've never gotten that level of gift on Kick. So I'm so happy. I had to take a screenshot.
She took a screenshot. You know why she took a screenshot? You know where she's sending that screenshot to? Sala. That's who she's sending it to. Hey, Sleepy Moo. The trash bag on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday when we was watching, that's the trash bag that she started to fill up from her couch. Still on the floor. I just can't imagine living like this, but I love watching other people live like this. It's quite entertaining. Chantel's on the Fleek Bean says every time she puts that tap on, the cat rushes to it. She's trying to get a fresh drink of water from it, but Chins turns it off every single time. And you know the messed up thing about that is that cat has a functioning water fountain and she won't take care of it and she won't use it because she's too lazy to. Chantel's on Fleek Bean, thank you for the support, hun.
Wait, let me open my chat again. Oh my god, and it stays up there for 2 hours.
Crump, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I will. When we go under the bridge, I'll do some walking around.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Oh my god. Ooh. Can you guys see me? I'll start by walking through the apartment here. Okay? There we go. Can I put on a song? What song should I put on? Hold on, I got it. Wait.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. That is a very generous donation. Chantel had the response to that donation because Chantel really doesn't have any kind of supporters over there anymore. Nobody really fucks with Chantel like that.
Holy crap. Thank you, man. Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to put a song. Okay, Ryder, you can choose the song that I walk to because you donated. Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey. No, I hate that song.
Yes, Joanna, I agree.
Big booty bitch.
Oh, I haven't either. I've never seen anybody give their cat water out of a glass. Never. I mean, for one, how does that even make sense? And for two, are you not worried about the cat somehow knocking the glass over, breaking it, getting water everywhere, all of those things?
No, Cardi B. Big baby scumbag.
Yuck. She's digging her nose right now. Gross.
Play whatever. Majnooni, Majnooni? Do you guys want Majnooni? Wrecking Ball? No? Yes, yes. We got a lot of yeses, Star Twinkle. Why no? Play the Doors. Oh, I should play Rider on the Storm. Yes. Okay. I got it. We're gonna play the Doors.
Not today, big girl. Okay. I think we have some music here that'll go with it, though. Here we go. Dance for that money, mama. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, all the way to the door. This is what a hundo will get you over there in Chantel's chat, ladies and gentlemen. Chantel running into Salah's family home like... Oh my God. She's going for a second round. Look at that, would ya? Yes, baby. Woo! Hot mama. Radio gaming. BG, look at BG's reaction. She's all yours, Sala. 2 seats where, bitches? Skinny legend. And she's done. Cat deflection. This one's going on the memorial for sure, yes. Is that it? Oh no, she's coming back. Oh yeah. Get down, cutie. She calls that the spin move. Fucking dead. Oh, that's the squat. Oh no. You did this yesterday too when you bent down. I'll have you know. Damn. That's a lot of mama there. Oh, she going back for another round? No way. Exactly, Foxy. I feel the same. Play the song again. Shit. Hold on, Big Bertha. Big Bertha says, can we see normal, what she actually is capable of? Of course we can watch it again. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you for the support, hun. As soon as she gets done with round 1, we'll put her on normal speed. Half Pint says, everyone had your boyfriends and your husbands. Half Pint, thank you for the support, hun. Where'd she go? Cutie, where are you? Did she go off to the bathroom? She went to the throne. I'm dead. She's no fun. Look when she comes around the corner. Damn, big girl, wrap it up in there. This is what we call, this is why we are all jealous, ladies. Don't you forget it. Moist Canadian Crack, thank you for being a member, hun. The star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, Foodie Beauty. Look at that wet spot on her pants. God damn. Shake it, girl. That's a lot of movement. Salah's gonna make it rain when she gets out there for sure. Liz, thank you for the support, hun. What the hell? Okay, hold on. We've had a request of normal speed. Let's go back to when she first gets up off the couch, shall we? Look at these moves. It's going to make a great intro for somebody. Okay, hold on. Right there. Okay, we're going to put it in normal speed so you guys can see what it's like in real time. And we'll still do the music so it's not awkward. Bend those knees, girl. A knuckle butt. I'm dead. You can't tell me it doesn't look like she's not wearing a diaper. And claims she can't walk. Exactly. Dead. Knuckle butt is a new username. It needs to be. She's got to go to the bathroom. I got to go bathroom. Look at her squeezing her ass together. Exactly, Moon Charge Dorito. She can do this, but she can't walk the mall with Shmee. Embarrassed, humiliated her mother at the mall. But she can do this. Maybe Shmee should have gave her $100 and she would have walked the mall. Thank you for the super chat, hun. I like when she enters the room. Tell me she doesn't look like a wrestler coming to the stage. WWE superstar Foodie Beauty. Feces everywhere. Big Turk says, did she dance a dookie loose? She did. She in fact did. Big Turks and Quick Twerks, thank you for being a member for 29 months. Appreciate you. Okay, I gotta turn that shit off. It served its purpose. Thank you for that show, Chantel. Congratulations. You just proved to the world that you can walk, bitch.
My last night's dinner at like 12.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Chip. Yeah, Foodie fan. Never tried Culver's. We don't have it. Yeah, Ryder gave me that. Okay. So I'm just going to scrape this. Scrape! To this garbage bag.
God. That's the same way my kids be bringing their dishes out of their room. And I have an absolute meltdown over it every single time. Like the shit's set overnight. So it's going to take 3 days in order to get that motherfucker clean. It's the same thing.
Can I help you? Baby girl.
Hey, baby bug. I don't know about walk, but she sure can waddle. Good for you, cutie. She can definitely waddle her ass off. Baby bug, thank you for the support, hun. She walks like a penguin.
I gotta go bathroom again. Hold on. Keep an eye on Peach, okay?
Oh my God, that hot dog just went right through you, didn't it? I don't know. Maybe make better choices, or you don't mind the diarrhea. At this point, you're used to it. Uh-oh. What happened? Hold on. Sheila. Rebrand and try again. I bet at least 30% of people in here are morbidly obese themselves. Probably. And stuck inside cyber world all day, hunched over the keyboards, typing like a maniac. Yeah? What's your point, Sheila? Is there something more you want to... Stating the obvious, Sheila? 11 o'clock on a Thursday morning, you come in here to tell us about ourselves? What of it, bitch? I bet our kitchens are clean. We might be hunched over a keyboard being morbidly obese, but I bet our kitchens are clean. What about yours, Sheila? Sheila, I know you typed that out with dirty panties. You can't convince me that Sheila is not setting knee deep in skid marks right now. Okay. At least our underwear is clean, girl. Ghost Ruta Baby says her fupa twerks when she walks. I know, it's great. It's like an ocean. If you watch her when she's dancing around, there's so much movement in the gunt. Like there's so much there. It's a lot. Ghost Ruta Baby, thank you for the support. Sheila, did your mom name you that? Tell your mom to rebrand you and try again. How about that? A matter of fact, don't, because I know your mom's sitting there in dirty panties too. Radioactive Gaming, hello, Sheila. Just let us enjoy our soap opera. Yeah. I mean, my God, Sheila, what is your problem? You were part of the 9%, weren't you? You really believe that Chantel's going to lock in before she guns off to Syria. And you want to call us sick. Try again. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the support. Nerve of her. Sheila, just go donate some money to Chantel so we can have some entertainment. Tell her to dance for us, please, on your dime.
Hi, baby.
Oh, does Sheila make the rounds? That's fucking funny. But tell us more about how we're all hunched over a keyboard, won't you, Sheila? Elizabeth says, fat on fat crime. What of it? We were built on that brand. I'll have you know, Sheila. Elizabeth, thank you for the support, hun.
What is these? What's these things?
Fauntleroy says Sheila has been but you're telling me Sheila has been everywhere, but she's telling us that we're all hunched over our keyboards pounding away. Sheila, you embarrassed yourself. Matter of fact, unblock that motherfucker, please. Come back and explain yourself, Sheila.
What's these things?
Sheila stays. Unblock her. Let her stay.
Hey.
Put down the snacky. Sheila, is that you? You hear Chantel shitting right now? Do you hear that? That does it for you, doesn't it, Sheila? You see yourself in Foodie, so you're here to protect her honor. It's fine. Sheila Marie Pondu Soro. Very fitting. We're going to need you to rebrand as that, okay? Queenly says, Sheila, is that you? You just got blocked in Pulpy's chat too. Bitch, I'm dead. Not Pulpy. You're over there bullying Pulpy in the community? Shameful. Shameful Sheila. That's your new name. We will only refer to you going further as Shameful Sheila, who's 732 pounds. And I know you are. I can smell a fat a mile away. Okay? Violet, hello. She's a legit circus sideshow freak. Exactly. And we love to watch. We support our girl. We've got a whole memorial planned. I'll have you know, Sheila, what have you ever done for the gun? Where's your support for the gun? You're over here in the haters chat giving us some content. Violet, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Mary Beth Girl, thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Coming in hot on the memberships today. Lucy Goosey, 3030 HP. Stay-at-home mama. Ellen, let's see. Not your average reaction. Hey girl, our M. Princess Hippie Witch. Rika Rose, Liz Girl, Fatty Patty. Did I get everybody? Skip to the bottom. Welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsors.
When you feel like nothing is going right, go left and keep on keeping on.
Do you feel like anything's going right for you today, Sheila? I think not. Mary Beth, thank you, girl. We appreciate you. All new members, welcome. Please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Token Diva says Sheila ran away from Bingo and Goose yesterday. I love that. I love the troll in the community. I feel like we could keep Sheila around because, if she can take the abuse, we can take it too. Thank you for that. Charlotte says, is she a Sheila though? Aussie Stacy. I don't think I follow Charlotte, but thank you for the support, hun. Back to you, Chantel. Tuning in now. Sheila is Foodie, probably. Foodie, are you up eating your DoorDash? Trolling everybody. Glass Diamond said hello to our favorite troll, Sheila. Let's see. I want to go up. Glass Diamonds, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Did anybody unblock Sheila? You know what, Sheila? You've probably been blocked a lot. So again, rebrand and try again. This time, I promise we'll let you stay. If you rebrand to Shameful Sheila, we'll let you stay and play. You're right. Cutie normally doesn't get up this early, Joanna, but our Cutie has a mission that she wants to accomplish. And that mission is going back to Syria. So don't count her out on being awake at 11 a.m. All right. And she's got to eat too.
Gija! No, Gija. Why do you want this open all the time? You can't get to the Viv. No. There's just Viv. Viv in the street.
Do you think that she leaves her van parked with her emergencies on while she delivers said DoorDash like Rosie did? Y'all remember when Rosie totaled her grandparents' van? Girl, are you ever going to get anything that belongs to you? She totaled her grandparents' van because her 600-pound ass was out. Could you imagine? I don't do the DoorDash, so I'm not familiar. And no shame if you're a 600-pounder and you're out here delivering DoorDash, but you got to understand that shit's going to be funny. You of all people out here delivering other people's food, hilarious. Dead. Cleanly says, Yava, can Shameful Sheila come out and play? Come out and play, Sheila, wherever you are, girl. Queenly, thank you for the support, hun. Mooncharge Dorito says, Sheila, my 138-pound, 5'8", which means she's skinny, behind is typing from the treadmill at the gym. Jealous? Where's your man, Sheila? Probably in Syria, too. That's where. Okay, maybe that was too far. Fine, fair. Mooncharge Dorito, thank you for the support. Get yourselves together, people. Thursday, for the love of God.
Shh. Quick. My bad. I can't talk to me, Sheila. She wants to go in the cupboards with the Vim. I said, no Vim.
It did, Raven, for sure. I think we're a great group of people, Spiteful Pinky Jean. The nerve.
Teardrop away.
Chantel matches her stove. Did y'all peep that? Chantel deadass matches her stovetop. The outfit that she has on is black. Her stovetop is black. Her stovetop is covered in all kinds of, I don't know. I guess it's rice. And she's also covered in all kinds of white shit. You're twinsies. I ain't never met somebody match with their stove. There's a first for everything.
Reminds me, one year at Thanksgiving, I was at daughter's husband didn't go. So I said, don't forget, make that a plate. They ran out of big dishes, so they threw all of it in a Ziploc bag. Turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, and deviled eggs. Oh my God. Deviled eggs and Ziploc is great all together. And I bet you your husband ate it. They're like, whatever, he won't care. A doggy bag. My mom will put like the leftover turkey in a huge Ziploc usually, but not anything else. BG, what are you waiting for? I'm trying to clean the house. There's a lot of leftover mushy rice. I'm not going to eat it, so I'm going to dump it. Stuff a lot else in.
This is what nightmares are made of. That leftover food is going to set in that bag for God knows how long.
I'm going to soak these.
But yeah, BG, I'm cleaning here. No, Radioactive Gaming. If anything, I think when she goes to Syria, all these little outbursts that she does that we hear present day and we're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's going to get worse because she's really going to lose her mind in Syria. So the Wendy's and all that screaming and shit, living alone in Syria, it's going to escalate. So brace yourselves for that. And thank you for the support, hun.
You can be my love. Hi.
I guess it's fair to ask that question if BG doesn't make it there, because that's kind of like BG's brand. Like, I feel like the Beezer brand, and it was the Beezer brand came from Sam and BBJ. That is where she started the beezing situation, and the Whitney shit came from BG. So they're kind of connected. We even said after she got rid of Sam, because that was who it was connected with specifically, with Sam the cat. Thank you, Mary Beth. And the Whitney and shit is connected to BG. So it's going to be really weird if she continues to do all of these sounds that are connected to the cat if the cat doesn't make it to Syria with her. And even if the cat doesn't make it to Syria with her, she probably will, because she still does the whole Beezer shit without Sam the cat.
You want to go to Syria? You want to go to Syria? You want to go to
She needs a pet goat. I don't think she needs any pets whatsoever.
Syria? She's like, yes, Mom. Give it time, and her and Julia, I picture them running around on the counters.
You're delusional. Get the cat a bowl of water. It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. Give her a fresh bowl of water, cutie.
You'll see. I hope so. Anyways, inshallah. God willing, right, PG-13?
So what happens if not, inshallah? What happens if BG can't travel? You haven't told us what the plan is. You just say, I'm not going. So, okay, if BG can't travel, if somehow you can't get everything set up and you can't get BG to Syria, okay, you're not going, but what does that mean? You're staying in Canada? You're going to Cornwall? Like, what's the plan? And if BG can't go, please don't believe for a second that she's canceling any of her plans to go to Syria with her romance scammer for a fucking cat. She's not doing it.
Even if the sky is falling down. What? I'm just cleaning. It's something humans do. It's something humans do.
Oh, also, somebody asked a question in chat earlier. Why does Chantel always wear these pants? These are the only pants that Chantel has that I think fit her comfortably, where she actually still can wear them without sucking the life out of her. And she wears them constantly because she's outgrown everything.
Us humans,
Look at the back of her head, near her neck.
we do these things.
Is that her lump of a ponytail? What's left of it?
Humans do these things.
Look at, ew! It looks like a softie. Get it away. Turn around, cutie. I'd rather look at your face.
What's these things?
She's got a head print, bro. It's like the equivalent of a dude wearing gray sweatpants. I'm dead. Oh, God. It's been a pretty good time, Mary Beth. Worth the replay for sure. Ew. You got more than Salah does. Can anybody answer where that rice went to? Because I wasn't paying attention. I was sidetracked. Thanks to you motherfuckers in chat. Where did that rice go? Did it go on her floor? It disappeared, but I'm not sure where it went to. Yuck. I feel like the lump on the back of Chantel's head is what's really going to get Rosie knocked up. A girl can dream. That's the only child creation I'm willing to see in Girl World, is if Chantel's headpiece gets Quirky Love Rosie impregnated. That I'll be here for all day.
Do you think she's too big? Do you think she's going to be more than 5 kg? What's this fat ass?
Hold on. I think, you know who I think Sheila is? Dead ass. I think she just gave it away too. I'm a pillar of my community while you all rot away in cyber world. Stay mad. Okay, Sheila, that's fine. Sheila, Is that you, romance scammer? I don't know. I think Salah makes the rounds as much as Cutie does. What do you guys think? Do you think it's possibility that that salary is here joining us today? Wouldn't that be something?
Kitty butt. Do you think?
Okay, so Sheila's complaint is that we're mad and that we're overweight. Okay, thanks for your criticism, Sheila.
That she's like, when I brought her to the vet last time, I do have a scale, but
The next thing you know, Sheila's going to tell us about all of their successful businesses they own in Syria. Go ahead, Sheila. Tell us how much better you are than all of the rest of us. Go ahead.
oh, is that the CPAP beast, Foodie fan? Streamer and viewer.
Hey, Ray.
I don't have an opinion on Rosie, honestly. I don't watch her. That's the price you pay! It's as far as it goes. CPAP Pepe, that's what it looks like.
Oh, I love that everybody is pounding away at on their keyboards at Sheila. What a good day it is. What a good day it is not to be a Sheila.
Weigh yourself, then weigh her in your arms. Oh. Yes. I could do that, but I can also get her weight at the vet when I go, but...
I'm dead, bitch. I'm about choked. Jenna Taylor says Sheila might throw her purse. Watch out now. Jenna Taylor, thank you for the support, hon. Banger. Calendar Page says, my 5-year-old grandson is with me while his mom has a new baby. Oh, he saw her dancing and said she looks pregnant with a 5-year-old. I am dead, and congratulations on the new baby. That is so exciting. Thank you for the support, hon. And she's got a big one in there, that's for sure. Technically, they're right, because we all know about little Pete's. Okay? We're thinking about you, Pete's Jr., wherever you are.
Foodie Beauty Pepe edition. Oh, it's copium. I need copium. I take back the dumb part. Sure. I'm kidding. Yeah, BG will be able to get back in Canada, but she might have to quarantine. Canada's stricter. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when that time comes. And policies can change by the time I ever come back here. What in Deech and then a what in Deech. That made me crack up yesterday. What in Deech and then a what in Deech.
So you're banking on the policy changing before you come back to Canada? Really, Chantel? Really, Chantel? Maggie Flowers, it took me a minute to catch your message because everybody's still beating up on Sheila. Maggie Flowers says, don't you have a sickly father to care for? Sheila. That's a great question, Maggie Flowers, and thank you for the support and seeing things the way that I do.
This is my new birthday, Pepe. Right, is it your birthday today, strawberries? Strawberry wine. Let's feast.
Did Sheila claim that she was in a hot tub? Sheila is sitting in a full diaper. That is not a hot tub, ma'am.
BG's going
But sure, whatever you say, buddy.
on the plane. I know,
Hey,
inshallah.
Claudia.
It's Strawberries' birthday? You had to quarantine your mini Shouser? Aw. Come here, BG. Show them what this bag.
You do realize they sell hot tubs on Amazon for like $300. A hot tub is not the flex that you think it is, Sheila.
No, this one looks dangerous.
Is your hot tub next to your fountain, your water fountain? Radioactive Gaming says Foodie Nor Salah would get the bold and beautiful reference. It's just a bored beezer looking for attention. Okay, Radioactive Gaming, thank you for that. Just a beezer, is it? They all come to the dark side. It's fine. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the support.
This one looks dangerous. This one I think is dangerous. Yeah. This one dangerous, maybe.
Stay
What
safe,
it do?
girl. Hey, what happened?
Hija.
Ma'am. Sometimes, Chantel, I don't even have words for you.
Hija. BG. Right away, Alatul. Why does this look dangerous to you guys, or you think it's okay?
I don't know. Let's ask Sheila. She seems to know everything. You think it's safe for BG to play in plastic, Sheila? Of course you do.
What are you gonna do, you little freak? Your cats do that too? Yeah, couldn't find space. BG! Strix Moon, BG thinks she's so cool in the water basket. She's so cute. Get out of my house. Yeah, they don't like you to touch them when they're hiding. Hello. Hello. Yeah. BG! Right there!
Jordy says, boo, Sheila. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Go get a job, Sheila. Sheila's got a fancy hot tub next to her fancy water fountain. She doesn't need a job. Her job is an investment into Foodie Beauty, Jordy, allegedly. I don't know, probably wrong about that. But thank you for the support, hon.
You love her. She loves you guys too. She might be terrified of you guys, but
oh, Loke Dog, because luckily cats pretty much take care of themselves. This is why Chantel should go nowhere near a dog or get a puppy. And cats and dogs are completely different. Cats are pretty, even though, yes, the cat being in the plastic isn't the best thing for her, but outside of that, cats pretty much are pretty smart and take care of themselves.
you know, this cat is the best. Hi, baby. You're my baby. Cats love hiding in things. They really do. Like, they really, really do.
They really do. They like really, really do. Thank you, professional. Moonshar's Dorito says Sheila used that pillar to build a better water fountain. Agreed, Moonshar's Dorito. What was that piece of shit? Thank you for the support. I wonder when Foodie goes to Syria if she'll get to see the water fountain in person. Oh, that's right. I'm assuming the water fountain is by the family Syrian home, which she's allowed nowhere near. So you won't be living at the family home. The next question for the Beezers to ask Chantel, is she allowed to visit said family home? Even though we know the answer to that, I am curious to see what her response to that will be. Mooncharge, thank you for the support, hun.
Okay, I think that was good for New York fries for me. Wow, salty. I didn't have any bathroom problems after eating my chicken and rice last night. I just noticed.
Foodie, you didn't have chicken and rice last night. It's very obvious that's not what you ate. But okay. Big Bertha says we have full on Slayton forehead now. We do. And it's, well deserved. She's worked hard to get that forehead. Big Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. I think Sheila lives in a van down by the river.
I need my eyebrow pencil. Look at my eyebrows. They're non-existent. BG. What are you gonna do, BG? Hey?
Man, that chin is strong.
What's this? What? What? Did you attack me? Ouch, ouch. Last New York fries, yep. Just Lainey. Hey, Sleepy Bee. Strawberry wine.
Just Jamie, did you hear acknowledge that account? Just Lamey. That scrape. You were way too invested in this shit, bro.
7 bees. Oh, hold on, teardrop. I like that I can read chat history and then I don't miss the comments. Alaska loves my nightstand, plastic bags, my dresser drawer, and under my blanket. Aw. I saw the picture. Was that her in the drawer pulled out? They fucking...
Hey, you know what? I forgot to ask you guys. Because again, I don't see everything. So after Big Sig, 2-pack a day, probably 4-pack a day at this point, did her big expose on Turdy. Did Foodie ever acknowledge it? Because I haven't heard her say anything about it since all that happened. Like, she talked about it, she messaged her, and then she did the expose or whatever, and then I don't think that I've heard her say anything about it.
Like, if you open something, they love it. See?
Like, I assumed that Chantel was really going to laugh at that and make fun of her, but I didn't hear her say anything.
Come look. I know you want to. Every time I open a drawer, too, she wants to go get all involved. BG. I don't know if it's gonna, like, thunder. Let me check. I want to go out now.
You don't want to go out. You want to go smoke. That's it.
It's supposed to thunder at 6. Ow! Ow!
Hell yeah, Jingle Cat. I was there front and center to hear what Big Sig was going to bring to the platform. And womp womp. She's so bad at this.
Ah! Give me my arm back. Oh my god, she's got it tight. You think you're invincible in there?
Damn it, lady, I missed it.
Yeah, I think of my other cats all the time. Less now, but I have their picture. BBJ and Sam. But yeah, at first I used to...
Man, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta sting. That's the reminder that you need. Take that picture with you, girl.
I used to dream about them, think about them. When I first went to Kuwait, I used to call Pete's like every day, video chat. He would show me the cats.
Look at where you are now. About to do it again. Gearing up to do the same shit yet again for the same fucking loser. Look at you, girl.
So.
Yes, Butter Crumpet, the original. Do you know that's so funny that you say that? That's what we call Harlow and Jack. We call them the originals.
But gotta move on, you know? But yeah, it really bugged me a lot. I'll forever have to live with that.
Yup.
Who's this? Who's this?
Until the day you float away.
Get out of that bag. I don't like you in it. I'm throwing it out. Come on, out.
Really, Billy says stop by to say hello, Paul. What's happening? Is Sheila okay? Happy Thursday support group. I think Sheila's hangry is really what it comes down to, really, Billy. It always comes down to deflection. That's always the case. And the same goes for Sheila. She's hangry, girl. Billy, thank you for the support. Paul's doing amazing, by the way.
Come on, out. Good girl.
Memorial Bees Day.
Good girl. You're such a nice baby. Yes. What? What?
Sheila's a drunk.
You're my baby. Right? She's really long. She got stuck in a bag a couple times and she flips out. She'll run around the house and I'll be like, just wait. So I have to be careful. Throw it in the garbage.
She doesn't call Pete's because she doesn't need Pete's. Pete's is only useful when she needs something. As long as she doesn't need anything from Pete, she has no reason to communicate with him.
I don't like when she gets stuck in things. We don't like when you get stuck in
10 Katie says, oh, I know they both stink. They do. Unfortunately, even BG, it is what it is.
things. We don't like it, BG. Her Savannah side coming out. Yeah, Savannahs are long cats, yeah.
Face of America, not only is she leaving plastic bags out, but there are also people in her chat that are talking about them allowing their cat to play with plastic bags as well. It's a whole fucking group of Funko people over there.
Thank you. She's very pretty, isn't she, BG-13? Long beef instead of long chicken. Yeah! Ida.
Yep, Butter Crumpet. And she proved that time that she went live when she had that rental car, when her and Salah were on the outs. She needed to use Peter to make Salah, or to teach him a lesson, make him jealous, whatever you want to say. That's exactly it.
So, Ida.
Yes, I'm convinced that her chat sit around with a bucket of paint chips and they eat them while typing in Chantel's chat.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Cat bed out of a blanket? What thing? What does that say on the girl? Stonks? What is stonks? What? Wait.
Glue
On my one phone,
pepper.
it shows an emoji that says stonks. And then when I look at this phone, it shows someone else, something else. Just Leamy. That's so weird. Yours are different too?
They have some series on Netflix. It's called I think it's called The Lead Children or something like that. We watched it the other day. If you haven't seen it, that's a good one.
Meditate the poo away.
You always gotta poop, dude. It's so weird.
I kind of wanted to make that chicken dish. The one that I showed you on TikTok. Shows Pepe's, but then different on screen.
Yes. Absolutely. Radioactive gaming, yes. Do you think Salary is threatened by Pete's? She didn't interact with him physically after the first time, or do you think Pete's distance from her? I think both things are true. But I think Chantel can manipulate Pete's pretty easily. Like, she knows the right things to say. And Pete's has the right people in his ear to try to keep him away from Chantel as well. But Salary is definitely threatened by Pete's because simply comes down to one thing: money. Anytime that Chantel and Pete's are together, Chantel is the one paying for everything. Wherever they go, whatever food they eat, it all comes down to money. And Salah doesn't like seeing Chantel spend money on anything or anyone. That's why he's so threatened by Peter. It's not because he's an ex-fiance, an ex-baby daddy, whatever you want to say about him. He comes down to just financials. That's all it has been. But yeah, I think that not only does Salary not like Chantel being with Pete's, but I also think that Pete's has also been like, you know what? Yeah, let's not do that. But he can also be easily manipulated. If Chantel was dead ass serious and wanted to move back with Pete's, I think she could say the right things to him. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
Kick is glitchy today. I'm so tired. The meal was not energizing.
She wouldn't be able to tell if she got the lettuce shits anyway. She's always going to the bathroom. It's so true.
I want some fruit too, like strawberries. I seem low energy today. Strawberries and cream. I feel low energy right now.
Foodie is going to be super low energy. She's going to be manic, but she's also going to be super low energy for the foreseeable future, especially until she gets the fuck out of Canada, because all she's doing is eating and feeling like shit.
Gulu time. Don't bring me down. Bruce. Anyone ever hear that song? Teardrop you have, right? ELO? I have very textured skin. Of course, yeah. Bruce. My mom loved that. My mom loved ELO growing up. She told me, "Don't bring me down." Yeah, I really remember me. Electric Bite Orchestra. Electric Bees Orchestra. They have all kinds of fruits and veggies there. Not yet, honeymoon. I'm making sure everything's in order. Why don't I take singing lessons? I don't know.
Why would one get the hotel room before they get their airplane ticket? Because she claims that she hasn't bought her ticket yet to fly, but she's already booked the hotel. Don't you normally get your ticket for travel first and then or you do them at the same time? Why the hotel before booking her flight?
I don't want to be a singer. I mean, hello. I can't compete with the people who sing like, hello. Look at this cat, please.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
actively beezing.
Salary's going to book the flight. I forgot. Hello, Plump. Well, Pete's got a girl over there who pays him attention. So have fun in Syria, Biggie. Plump, you're funny. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Ooh, you know what, though? Here's what I hope. When all of this shit falls apart, and it will, okay, it's just a matter of when in Syria, and she has nothing in Canada because she's so fucked when coming back to Canada. And the only option that could make sense for her is to maybe have Pete do it again what he did with the villa. I hope that Pete doesn't fall for that shit. I hope that him and his lady are secured in. Plum, thank you for the support. And Duco says, woof, woof, Sheila. Duco, thank you for the support. I haven't even seen Sheila in chat. Sheila, go away. Gary says, Stephanie Sue, aka Rotten Mango, got a Netflix show that is premiering tomorrow. Maybe you can get your own Netflix show one day. Yeah, but a girl can dream. That's the plan. Yep, that's the plan, Gary. We'll see. A couple more years and we're in. Gary, thank you for the support, hun.
All authorities active, Beezer. But yeah. She flung my...
Sign me up, Netflix, baby. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready for the big screen. All right?
Portable little mini hand sanitizer under the fridge. But yeah. What? Yeah. There it is. You can get it. She's gonna love playing with Olive's active Beezer. Yeah, I do have to go to the store.
Corbett, I hope you're okay. I just had an earthquake here in San Francisco. Holy crap, man. The weather's been crazy everywhere. I don't know if she's searching for crumbs or if she's got like a water bottle lid. I don't know.
What did you just eat from under the freezer? What is this? What's this? What is this? Okay, a bug.
Yuck.
Since you're moving anyways.
Why does she keep sticking her teeth out at everybody? I don't know why she keeps doing that. Keep them in your mouth, Chantel.
Okay, since when I go downstairs, it's going to cut out anyways. I'm going to, I have to do a couple voice notes to a couple people in my family. The meta glasses anamorphed into a bug.
A couple of voice notes to her family. Why don't you just pick up the phone and have a conversation, Chantel? My God, not the voice notes. Okay, Joe Girl says, I hope you read this, but it's not money, so you probably won't. Okay, but why do you call him salary when she has says multiple times she doesn't give him money? Oh, I shocked you, didn't I, Joe Girl? You thought you were going to get away with that slick comment because you didn't send me money to say that. Joke's on you, Biggie. I don't know. Maybe we're the delusional ones over here, Joe Girl. Maybe you should listen. If you came to that conclusion and you believe the lies that come out of Chantel's mouth, well, then that's great. Okay, but I can't even entertain this. But thank you for your participation in chat. And thank you to everybody for showing up today and showing out. I've got a lot of work to do. I got to get these postcards and these trading cards out again. If you weren't here when I announced it at the beginning, we're shipping those out today. So if you've got any kind of address change or whatever, get those emails out to me. You guys should be getting those in the next couple of days. Let me get that done. And merch orders should be shipping as well. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. And hopefully we'll circle it back around to Rosie. It's just going to depend. Love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.